So, welcome back to day 5 of our challenge. It has been fun so far. I am getting somewhere with this. I think we might make it to 7 days. Just 2 more after this, and we can celebrate. I hope we're celebrating together. Today, I'm going to tell you one of the things that will help you become a full time creative. When we started this challenge, I said to you, we will be able to do this if we propel ourselves forward with action. In the case of a challenge, it's massive action. But in the case of consistency, which is key to your success, you're placing just a little bit at a time on each layer. So you build from what you did the day before. Consistency. Let me tell you a story. I wanted to make people smile, and I found waking up each morning and going over to Facebook and just posting a picture of the sunrise. Let's just say good morning, welcome to the day. How are you? May your day be beautiful. Any combination of those things. And I would post it every single morning without fail. And I did this for months and months and months with no comment, no word, no nothing. And then somebody posted on my wall, you know, I was trying to decide whether or not to come onto Facebook this morning. This is a fellow author. She says, and the only thing I could think of as a reason to come on Facebook was because of your morning posts. And somebody else posted, yeah, I don't think she knows how important those have become to our day. And they're right. I had no idea. It was just meant a lot that I could share each morning a little smile. Now, I'm no longer on Facebook, so I'm not really doing that every morning. I find that consistency does build connection. People became accustomed to that early morning post that went up with a picture and a greeting. And it encouraged engagement and it provided something for people to look forward to. So when you are building each day, you may not realize the impact your actions are having until after you've been doing it for a while. And so you get up every morning and you engage in your creative action. Let's say you're a morning person like me and you're starting with a 5 a.m. writers club and we're getting up early, we're getting our words in, and we do our target. Whatever your target would be, maybe your target is 3 words. So you get up every morning, you put your 3 words down at 5 a.m. and you've accomplished your goal for the day. Beautiful as it is. Maybe you've gone over your 3 words. Celebrate your victory, move on to the rest of your day. Those 3 words a day compounded over 365 days, and you've got to start, or perhaps a complete short story. Because 3 days of 3 words a day is 9 words. That's a sentence. Might, in some cases, it's a paragraph. So you've got these options that compound every single day. And it is something that really can make a difference. Not can, it will make a difference. You'll find yourself sitting down with some of the biggest results just 30 days from when you start. Now, every one of us goes through a period after we have begun where, let's say you are part of the 5 a.m. Writers Club like the rest of us. You wake up and you're like, oh, it's just too early. I don't know if I can get those 3 words in. So how do you get up and do it anyway? Well, that's where you go through a couple of possibilities. You got to think about what motivates you. You know that waiting on inspiration means that you only create this occasionally, but building it a habit means you'll create consistently. So how do you develop this growth as you expect it to on the days that are hard? And you do that by pushing through. And that's the easy way of saying that. There are things that matter to you. There's a reason you're why. Why do you want to become a creative professionally? What is it about this that provides you motivation? Is it the freedom to spend your time with your family? Is it the flexibility to name your schedule and to show up when it works best for you? Keep that in mind when you're sitting here thinking about, do I really want to get up? But let's say you've done that and you're still struggling to get started. You can come over to Twitch with us, for example, or go onto your favorite social media and look for other writers and just talk. Because sometimes just having that conversation with somebody else who's doing this makes the process easier. And you might sit there all conversation. Perhaps you've got an hour set aside to do this every morning. And maybe in that hour, you won't get those 3 words we've been talking about. But maybe that last few minutes, because you've had that conversation with somebody else who's doing this, you'll see those words come together. Again, it's just what works best for you. I know that's why I show up on Twitch every morning. Well, I may not stream every morning, but I'm there just about every day while I'm working, while I'm writing, while I'm building. Because showing up, even when I don't feel like it, means something will get done. It may not be everything. Perhaps I'll build a cover when I should theoretically be editing. Perhaps I will write a new short story when I should be creating marketing content. But it's important because each of those steps are a part of building my successful career as a creative. So they're all still important things that we need to do and that I need to do to continue to build on what I've already done. And that's how why I continue to show up. That's why I continue to push through. I do what I am able to do that day in that moment in that morning. Perhaps for you, you're a late night writer. And so you get up, you get home from work, you do get dinner, maybe you're putting the kids to bed, and then you sit down for a half an hour and you know you've got that half hour and you're just drained. The day is worn on you and you're just not sure what to do. This is where going to find your community helps. You can find us on Twitch. We have people around the world on Twitch. Twitch is my favorite writer's home. It is the most welcoming community anywhere, but it is not the only community. Perhaps for you, you'll find another live writer here on YouTube. Perhaps you won't. Perhaps you'll find a book that feeds your creativity and allows you to show up, reminding yourself of why you need to show up is what will bring you forward in motion. And remember, each and every little step should be celebrated, especially those days when it's hard. When you are sitting there at the end of the day or the beginning of the day and you just don't feel it and you do it anyway, treat yourself. It may not be anything big, but do something for you because you have earned it. It's always harder on those tough days, but the rewards are sweeter. And working every day at this becomes a habit. So it actually becomes easier for you, even on those hard days. So build your consistency. Feel free to find your people. We are out here, I promise, and we are happy to have you. All right, my friends, I hope this helps at least a little bit. And if you've got any questions or further suggestions for pushing through on those tough days, I'd love to hear what you do. Just drop in the comments. I love you guys. I will see you in the next one.